Hey guys, and welcome to the commentary track for Rambo, the movie review with Don and Murph. I'm Sean, the guy who plays Don in the video.
I'm MJ, and I'm the guy who plays Murph.
And this is my dad playing Lieutenant John Rambo.
Originally, we were going to have me play Rambo, because I think I really could have pulled it off, but the thing was we were trying to joke at the fact that he's like in his 60s now, and he's still able to do it, which, now that I think about it, really isn't very nice, because if you truthfully, he didn't even look that old, and he really kicked the shit in this new one. This one was flawless, and he only looked like he was in his late 30s at the oldest.
But he has had facelifts.
He doesn't look like it, though.
Because he even admitted to it. But he hasn't had them, I don't think, recently. I think he had them years ago. But he doesn't really. If he had facelifts, they haven't really affected him much.
He doesn't look like he did. His face looks the same pretty much.
All that's different about him is he's muscly like the Incredible Hulk in like the '70s show.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have that kind of muscle?
Yeah. No human being can actually look like the real Hulk.
No. What do you think he would look like if they painted him up in green makeup?
Maybe they could have had him be the newer Hulk. I mean, if it was like a show like the Bill Bixby one, which I liked, by the way.
I know.
Show. It's just, it wasn't... They did what they could to make a guy be the Hulk, but truthfully, the Hulk's at least 9 feet tall.
Well, the funny thing about this is, we got this wig, and I bought it like at Party City, and it was like a woman's wig. It was like an 80s rock star woman's wig. And
the idea is he grabs the knife by the blade here. That's actually mine, and it's funny that... I thought, shoot, I didn't even remember that in the third Rambo movie he didn't have his knife, and this one he didn't have a knife, but we thought still it should show it's Rambo, because in this one, he makes this cool rectangular machete, somewhere in the movie that he carries around.
And this is, I know it's my dad doing it, and you've seen Don's dad. The idea, truthfully, was this wasn't really Sylvester Stallone. It really wasn't a joke. It was actually this old guy who's kind of like a nutcase who thinks he's Rambo, and he sees the Rambo movies coming back, so he thinks he's Rambo, and he's making his return to the big screen.
He's supposed to be a guy who would have watched Rambo when it first came out, who was a young man, too.
Yeah, and he was kind of a lunatic. For all you know, it could have been Don's dad doing this, and Don's dad...
Actually, originally, we didn't think it was supposed to be. We thought, shoot, are people going to think this is Don's dad? Because it's not supposed to be.
And we didn't want to use any of the Rambo music, so we found, this kind of imitation clone song.
In some of these takes, we started laughing right afterwards, so bad.
I felt like you and me played Don and Murph a little differently in this one.
I know. The first time I watched this, I was back...
10 minutes ago.
Oh, you just had to go and point that out.
Because it's only been up for a day.
Yeah, I watched this and I'm there's nothing about this that shined or sparked to me. I'm gonna have to watch it again, maybe. Everyone seems to like it, and you said for some reason what people like the most is Us at the Desk. And I'm like, I don't get why, because I think the best stuff is when stuff actually happens in the opening parts, because...
we'd like to ask, you who watch this, which part of the videos are your favorites? Do you like the opening, these spoofs in the beginning best?
The actual parodies, or the crap at the desk?
Well, it's not crap, it's just we've watched it so much, remember, people online, I don't know if everyone realizes this, we've been doing Don and Murph now pretty much 4 years in a row, consistently. Hasn't it been pretty much?
Yeah, haven't we done over 300 Don and Murph videos?
It's been pretty consistent. It's almost to the point of insanity of how much we've done it. In a way, it's Don is my other half. Sometimes I sit in the mirror and go, I'm some of that, and rubs off.
Yeah, it's sort of in the fact that when we're on vacation, we start acting like Don and Murph because we sort of miss doing it. Yeah,
if we go more than 2-3 weeks without doing it, not doing Don and Murph, we get kind of peculiar. It's we start to miss doing the voice, and then I start doing it in the mirror and stuff.
Yeah, when I'm away, visiting family in a different state, I purposely bring the shirt and the glasses and stuff. Sometimes I sit and look in the mirror and go and start doing the voice.
I know.
Like I said, when I first watched this, it didn't really a lot didn't spark out. It seemed a lot funnier when we were actually filming it on set, but I think it takes watching it back again. Like you said, whenever we watch these back, we only watch back the first half, which is the parody spoof. But I never actually watched the review. Part of it's probably because it's just us saying what we really thought, and we already know what we think. We don't want to watch us talking about it on screen.
I know. I hope the mic's picking you up since you're farther away. I'm sure it will.
It always usually does, doesn't it?
Well, but about the Rambo movie, I put this here so it would make that the still shot. But they're not going to see that in the other version.
Oh, all right. Why not?
Because that's not on our real version.
Oh, right.
That's only there. It's hard. I don't know if anyone's found the trick to it, but you gotta like, if you want something to be the specific still shot, you gotta like put it directly in the middle of the video. It's hard to figure out the direct middle.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's like that's some weird trick YouTube does.
Yeah, I don't know when the first and last still shot come in. Because there's only 3 you can pick, and usually they're like squiggly shots of like us bending over or picking something up, and I'm like, oh.
That's one thing I like better about our site is that on our actual like website, was like where the show started.
DonMurph.com.
which a lot of people still go to. We actually choose the freeze frame, which is a lot better. You just click on the picture and then the video starts. But with this, it's like, it's just whatever the middle of the video is.
I was upset to see though that Rambo got beaten out over, Meet the Spartans.
That's really not fair. Rambo was like trillions of times better than that.
I don't know though what younger teens or people like that who like aren't in their 20s or 30s or 40s, whatever, who didn't ever see him as a kid or don't like 80s stuff. I wonder what they'd think of Rambo.
I hope they'd still appreciate how good it was. And the thing I really don't get, it would be really nuts if everyone liked this. Like, everyone loved Date Movie, and this is what I don't get. Everyone loved Date Movie, but no one liked Epic Movie. I thought Epic Movie was actually good, and Date Movie was crap.
But we'll save that for the other review.
I know, but anyway. It's just not fair, because Rambo really deserves to do very well. It's one of the best things I've seen in, like, a long time.
So, I hope you liked the commentary for Rambo, and thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.